Hi everyone, it's Miss Jessica from White Oak Library, Romeoville Branch. Today we're going to be discussing what we plan to do for our Jumpstart program. So unfortunately we're not able to meet in person anymore and we're going to have to move everything virtually. So what we're going to do is we're going to create these nice little packets for you and the kids to do at home. And it's going to be similar to everything that we've done in person, but you guys are going to now do it at home. So you'll need a few supplies, and you don't necessarily need these, but I do recommend getting them. A dabber, and if you don't have a dabber, you can always use markers, a dry erase marker, some crayons, a pencil, a pair of scissors, and some glue sticks. So what we're going to do is, like I said, you have these packets that we're going to have for you, and there are going to be two portions of the packets. One's going to be stapled. The stapled is the homework stuff that I traditionally would have given you in person. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take these and you're going to do anywhere from about 3 to 4 pages per day, how much ever the child's able to do. And then once you guys have completed it for the week, you're going to come back the following Tuesday like we would have in person, and you're going to show us what you've done, and then you guys will get your prize. And then the stuff that is paper clipped with a little paper clip is what we would have done in person. So one of the first things that you're going to find in here are 2 different sheets. On these sheets, you're going to cut these out, fold along the lines, and then you can either tape them or glue them together. Once they are done, they look very similar to these, and one's going to be numbers and one's going to have different actions on it. So what you're going to do with the child is you're going to have them roll it, and then it'll let you know how many times. So let's say, for example, that one's 3, and then it's going to say jump 3 times, and you're going to have them do it, and then you're going to want to count along with them, okay? So after that one of the next sheets you're going to work on is practicing your cutting. With the cutting, you're going to trace along the lines and cut to the very end. It's not going to be perfect, but at the same time, they want to get some practice doing that. And remember, when you're doing it, we always want to remember 2 fingers, thumb on the top, and open and shut. Make sure the thumb's always pointing up, okay? From there, we're going to jump into our color of the week. The color this week is going to be red. So it's got all of the lyrics here. You'll also find a link online under our virtual programs. It'll say Jumpstart, and there will be a link to the color song, and you want to sing that along with them. We're also working on shapes. This week is going to be square. So what they're going to do is color in all the squares on this sheet. We have another one on squares, and it tells you I'm a square. You're going to trace it. It'll let you know how many sides, and then associate that shape with different things that they would see around the house or out and about. Another thing we're going to do is practice our counting. So on the counting, you're going to take any type of dice. You can take a small dice, a large dice, and you're going to have the child roll it, and then whatever number it lands on, they're going to color in that number. So it's got 2 different sides. You can do it multiple times. For this one right here, we're going to practice our numbers as well. And this one I really do enjoy. So I'd given you in the prior week a clear sheet. You can insert this in so it's not going to get dirty. Lay it down. They're going to take Play-Doh. They're going to roll it. And then you're going to roll it into the shape of a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 3. Another thing you can do with them, with the Play-Doh or anything small enough to fit into these squares, is you're going to have them count that many times. So for instance, this one you put 1 piece of Play-Doh. You put 2 pieces of Play-Doh, and this one 3 pieces of Play-Doh. This sheet right here, they're simply going to trace, color in, and then count the number 2. Last week we did 1, this week it's the number 2. So last week we did the letter A, this week we're doing the letter B. So this is another one of those you can insert into the plastic or you can use as is. This one's really cool because it's a kind of a fun one because they get to put goldfish down and then they can eat it afterwards. They're going to trace their letter B. B is for boat, the capital B and the lowercase b. For this one, you're going to do something similar, but you're going to use the dabber. They're going to take it, and then they're going to dab all in here, the big B and the little b. And this one's going to be similar as well. They're going to find all the big B's and all the little B's, and then they're going to dab those. We have 2 crafts. We have the big B and the little b. For this one in person, we would have done the little b, and you're going to turn this one into butterfly, B for butterfly. And this one is one of my favorites. It's very cool for counting. What they're going to do, you can take paint, acrylic, finger paint, you can use a stamp, anything really. You can even do marker and put it on the finger, and you're going to put leaves on here for how many ever are on here. So it goes 1 through 10, so for this one you would just put 1. For this one you put 1, 2, and you're going to do that throughout. So when you come back next week, we should see all your completed work. You can have anyone help you at the children's desk. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'll see you next time. Bye.